Greetings, dearest ones. We are a collective energy known as Mildraeus, and we come to you today to offer our guidance, upliftment, and support for all of you who are experiencing these earth changes and tumultuous readjustments in your lives. As the energies around you now draw to you a swiftness of motion, and for some a feeling of pressure and the sense of being squeezed into a small box, which limits their sense of self, we come to assure you that these are just symptoms of release of old and very negative patterns that you have all been carrying, not only for yourselves but also for the collective. This is an ending, a culmination, a completion of many cycles of limitation that have been hanging around in the ethers for millennia. We congratulate you on your efforts to make the necessary changes and to recognize all those things that do not serve you and to surrender and release them. For in the recognition of these negative patterns, you are on the way to deleting them for good. As you do something for yourself, so you do something for others, and as you reach for the best feeling thoughts about your situations around you, see those old beliefs and habits just melting away, like when snow melts and turns to slush. Visualize this greyness just flowing down the drain and back into Mother Earth, where it can be recycled, cleansed, and returned to the surface with a shining new energy with it. So will this be for you all. You are working towards the healing and cleansing of the planet and all of her occupants, and you are doing a stalwart job. Sometimes when your life seems heavy and stagnant and that you are unable to move forward, it is just that you have taken on the problems and karma of many thousands of others that are in need of healing. Do not own these feelings, do not claim them as yours, for you are the healing element that takes from the collective all those stuck and stagnant things, and through you sends them to the cleaners, so to speak, to be returned in pristine condition. In realizing that none of these situations are truly yours, you do a service to mankind as well as yourself. As a light worker, you are taking on the darkness that has surrounded many people for thousands of years and blasting it with light. The light is you and works through you to bring all to a new way of being and thinking and feeling, so that lives will change dramatically and positively. Humankind will be released from the chains of fear and despair as you all work as individuals and groups to bring about these changes. These energies have been mainly about this cleansing aspect, and for most of you it will have left you feeling aimless, unsure and uncertain about which direction to take in life. This is good, as though you are an empty pot which has just been fired in the oven, having been shaped and glazed with loving care, removing all traces of impurity and emerging when the appropriate cooking time is done. Now, as you feel this new vehicle or container embracing you, so many opportunities will approach you with a view to filling you up with new, positive, exciting, and challenging energies. There is no lid restricting you. You are open to receiving all that you now need to accomplish your life purpose. Feel the embrace of your angels, guardians, and guides, and know that they are a part of you that will never leave, for they and you are one. Feel the embrace also of the energies of Mother Earth and all of the nature spirits who work to serve you throughout your lifetime. As you honor the elements, the sky, the sea, the woods, and the fire, those elementals who are guardians of those things will also honor you and be happy to join you in your endeavors to understand and embrace all those things hidden from you by your ego. As you open your hearts to living your lives with a heart-centered awareness, that love that you give out to all and everything will be beamed back to you 100-fold. All those things and people and situations that annoy you will change dramatically when you beam love at them, without a thought for wanting or needing to change them. This is the art of allowing, and it is a high vibrational energy that says, I allow you to be, do, and say what you want to do, without trying to change you in any way. I know that by sending love to you, I place us both in a state of grace from which springs a knowingness that you and I are one, and that in looking at you I recognize an aspect of myself that needs healing. And so I thank you, dear one, for annoying me or upsetting me, as I can now happily move forward, knowing that I have healed that specific area of my life and that it will never more visit me. As we are creators of our own reality, we draw to us that which we focus upon, and so there are no victims, there are no accidents, things haven't happened out of the blue. We have drawn everything towards us to learn, expand, and grow from, and in the acknowledgement of that, we can now focus upon all those things that will bring us joy, upliftment, comfort, fun, and fulfillment, for we have cleared all those things that no longer serve us, and we happily move on, knowing that we attract into our lives all those people, situations, and circumstances that will serve us for the highest good of all. We are powerful beyond measure, and as we embrace the idea of co-creativity with source energy, we feel that rush of anticipation for great and good things arriving in our lives now. We open the doors and our hearts to the marvelous, wonderful, magical, and miraculous things that are our birthright. Not just every now and then, but always. We are Mildraeus, and we bring you celestial blessings.